Preparing for your interview. Firstly, and I know most of us do this, but we need to research. There are things we need to do the night before. There are things to do the morning of, and how to focus before it begins, that 5-minute to half an hour gap before it actually starts. So the research looks like this. You need to find out the key people in the company and the company itself. Right? That's kind of a no-brainer, the company part. But if you can find the key people, find their story, that's going to help you out on so many levels. I mean, the first, of course, is, oh, wow, you grew up in the same city I did. If you find out that information from your employer, huge advantage, easy conversation starter. Ooh, my fellow Sydney-sider or my fellow New Yorker, whatever it is. That's cool. That's, so it's important. You've got to be informed who you're speaking to, and you're going to be more comfortable too. So when you meet the person, they're not going to be such a stranger. So key people, especially the person interviewing you. Number 2 is, what is their mission? What is their, as in the company's, mission? Usually they have a company statement or a mission statement on their website. Is it in line with what you believe? Do you leverage that? Does it make you not want to apply for them? You know, works both ways. But research. And then what are their values? Similar to the mission statement there that you might have, you'll get a lot of their values there. And their work's going to show what they are passionate about themselves. What type of work are they doing? How are they contributing through design? What clients are they working with? And number 4, find something that resonates with you. At least one thing. Find that one thing. Now, what do you do the night before? Okay, so first of all, you need to have your portfolio ready. As in, you have your online website, that's cool. Make sure it hasn't been hacked the night before. True story, mine did as well, and it can happen to any website. So just make sure that it's all there. If you have for those of you that have a printed portfolio, make sure that that's all ready, right? If you wanted to show further samples, which is point 2, that's along the print-based area that we're referring to here. Gather any relevant samples. That's cool. If you design actual packaging, show us. Bring it with you. If you design an app, load it on a phone, ready to go. If you've designed a game, load it on an iPad, ready to go and show. So samples in the digital space and print. Revisit the projects and practice role-playing. You might look a little crazy in the mirror, but revisit that. It might have been a couple months, it might have been a year, it might have been 3 years since you've done that project. Go through what your thought process is, because I can guarantee you that they're going to say, there's going to be a question that says, so yeah, look, we've looked at your work, we love it. Can you tell us a bit about your thought process on some of these projects? Spotlight's on you. Revisit what you did, how you thought about that solution, what you did to get to that final end result. And this is where it becomes handy to have a bit of your work in progress, maybe in a PDF, maybe your initial scamps. Oh, I've actually got my initial scamp of that design right here. And then we progress to this. Here's some photos here of the week before the presentation or the project process when we were prototyping or any of that stuff. So talk through, because they haven't got any clue what it's about. They don't know the hindrances that you have come up with through that project. Then, what to wear? Of course, get that ready. The whole attire thing for me is really quite simple. Smart and casual clothing is always best. Also, just looking clean as well and just maintaining. We had JP Stallard earlier. He had a very polished beard. And there are some people that I've interviewed who have a beard that's just like so messy, distracting, smells a bit funky. And it's true, it's like, look, mate, I get that you're a hipster, but please, like, bathe. you know, shampoo the beard. I don't know what they do there, but it's true, you know. So just look and maintain yourself, of course, to the best of your ability, but smart casual is always good. Maybe don't rock up with, you know, stilettos or something outrageous or crazy outfits with glitter and obvious, right? Like, you know, I believe that you are also a canvas, and you don't want to distract them too much from why you're really there, which is to perform and to deliver great design thinking, and all the other roles that you know that they're looking for. Let your personality shine through the interview, through your stories and how you deliver your answers, in effect, is what I'm trying to say. So don't look too outrageous. Get your 8 hours sleep. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, but just try to sleep a little bit earlier, a couple of nights before, if you have that time period, and get your body in a pattern, because ultimately when you are well rested, you're going to think ultra clear. You're going to have the energy and the pizzazz to really bounce on that interview and just nail it. The morning of. Now, one of my bonus material is morning rituals that I've found that I start implementing, have started, you know, 10 years ago and still do, because I believe that consistent habits shape your performance. A couple of these could be as simple as, I do this without fail. I drink at least 1 to 2 glasses of water the moment that I wake up. And it's a thing that for me, well, there's obviously scientific backing on just flushing out all your toxins in the morning and all that sort of jazz. You can squeeze some lemon in there to raise the pH levels, and it will allow your body to basically, hasn't gotten a drop of water for around about 8 to 10 hours. And so that is the highest point that your body is dehydrated. And when babies were born, all of us were babies at one point. We were born with 72% water, and as a male adult, that drops down to 60% water. So we need to drink water, lots of water, but first thing in the morning, that's what I do. Some of the other things I do include breathing exercises. And it's not some crazy meditation. It's not some, and it's not something that requires much training at all. It's just simply breathing in for about 4 counts, holding that for 16, and breathing out for 8. That's what I do. 4 counts in, 16 counts hold, and 8 counts to breathe out, exhale. And again, it's part of me clearing my mind, and then I also start thinking about and projecting my vision for what I'm going to achieve that day, what I feel like is going to be a productive day, something that's going to move my abilities. So it all starts with morning rituals, you know, setting yourself up and optimizing your mind, your body, to reach its highest form of concentration and productivity and performance. And you'll see the consistencies in many successful people, and they're simple things like this. And of course, exercise, big believer in that. Get the get the blood moving. Yeah, you got to get the body moving, because you know, in effect, use it or lose it, as I call it. If you want that energy and you want to retain that energy, you got to stay on top of that. And it could be as simple as going for a walk around the block. I have one rule: break a sweat, one tiny sweat once a day. If I can do that, and I can do that just running up and down the stairs, done. Break 1 drop of sweat, minimum. Also, yoga, all those things, doesn't have to be weight training or running or, you know, squatting or kettlebell exercises, but they're all good things. Mix it up. Get out there. So that's that. Oh, I covered all that. There you go. Drink a big glass of water, breathing meditation. You might only have 3 minutes. If you can, 15. Wow, you can get real deep in that. That's pretty cool. If you can get to that. Exercise, I mentioned that. All right, this is really important in the morning, whether you're in an interview or not, just daily, just to, it's almost like, you know, you can't perform at a high level if your body feels sluggish, or if you're, you know, if you're clouded in the mind and all those things. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about.